What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to be sharing with you just how easy it actually is to find ideas for your KDP business. So welcome back to StackinProfit. My name's Paddy and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now, like I said, in this video, I'm just going to show you a handful of ways to actually do some research for your low and no content books, just to show you how easy it can be if you don't overcomplicate things. So I'm just going to go over a handful of sites, maybe 4 sites, 3 sites, something like that, and show you the easiest way. So first of all, the first one is Creative Fabrica. Now over on Creative Fabrica, they've had it for a while now, you probably know. We can get KDP interiors. So if you come over to graphics there, come down to here, you're going to see KDP interiors just here. And then once you click on that, you're going to get all of these ideas, as we can see just here. Now, what I like to do is sort here by latest, not popularity, because if you're going through popularity, you're going to find all the books that everybody else is using. If you sort by latest, then you're going to get all the brand new ones that have been submitted here on Creative Fabrica. Then, once you have sorted by latest right here, you can go through, see what interiors there are, and then start doing a little bit of research over on Amazon. So the easiest way to do that, what we'll do, I've already done this anyway, is take this one. Pilot flight log. So this is a pilot flight logbook. Now all you have to do then is take that keyword, that long tail keyword, go over to Amazon and use the Self-Publishing Titans Chrome extension. Now if you don't know about this tool, I will leave a link in the right hand corner so you can go through and watch a video, but this is probably one of the best free tools out there. They give you a niche keyword score. Anything above 63% is really good, and it just shows you everything that you want to know. So right here I've put in pilot flight log from doing that research over here on Creative Fabrica. This is just the first one I pulled up here. Obviously you'd want to keep going through all the pages that they have and just researching the interiors to see if it's worthwhile actually publishing that book. So I've done that. Put that in. We have a few different keywords here. I chose the first one, the pilot flight log, and then Self-Publishing Titans Chrome extension is actually giving me a 70% score, which means this is a really great niche. There's only 1,324 results and an average BSR of 75,000. So if we look here, we can see all the different types of pilot logbooks. So these ones are actually hardcovers, the top ones, but if we look at those BSRs, they're pretty good. So that tells me that there is demand for this book. A lot of demand actually, even with what's going on in the world right now. These BSRs are still pretty good. So I wouldn't have found this niche, this pilot flight log, unless I would have looked on Creative Fabrica. So use Creative Fabrica to find ideas for your books. And the good thing is you can actually just download the interior, modify it slightly, and then just create the cover and bam, you have your book. But again, come through to Creative Fabrica, check out the interiors, and then sort by latest. So that's one place that you can get ideas to create books around. The second place is BookBolt, so BookBolt's Designer, because they have a lot of interiors on here as well. As we can see, there's music sheet book, so that might be one that you're interested in. Bills tracker, career plan, home to-dos, monthly to-do list. So then you can take those ideas, come over here to Amazon, start typing them in, doing the research, see what the score is with the Self-Publishing Chrome extension, and see if it's worthwhile you actually publishing your book. Because on here, as we scroll through, we can see they have a lot of ideas. So room chore list, I would have never thought of that. So that might be something worth looking into. A reseller planner. So that's an interesting one. We could even check that as well, see what the score is. And then if we scroll through, we can see just so many ideas. If we scroll down a little bit more, we have blood pressure log, projects to complete, and things like that. So again, BookBolt Designer, no, BookBolt's interior generator is just another really great resource to quickly come up with some ideas. So that's the second one. First one, Creative Fabrica. Second one, BookBolt. Third one being Etsy. So same with Etsy, just come over to here, type in KDP Interiors in the search bar, and then start doing some research, start looking through and see what niches there are. So right here we have a daily gratitude journal, and then right here we have a prayer journal. So if you come over to Amazon and type in prayer journal, we're going to get so many other results pop up. So as we can see all here, this is from a Chrome extension called AMS Suggestion Expander, completely free again, and an amazing tool. But just by typing in prayer journal, we can now see for women, for men, teen girls, teen boys. So these are all different types of niches within the prayer journal niche as well. Now if we go back over, you can do that on all of these interiors. So this is why I don't get when people say that KDP self-publishing low and no content books is saturated. It's clearly not, because there's so many different types of planners. No, sorry, I got a little bit thrown off there because this is mine and I don't actually sell on Etsy. So someone's stole my picture, stole my interior, and also trying to sell it. So I'm actually going to open that up. I'll do that at the end of the video once I finish this. Sorry about that, that's just thrown me off because someone is actually trying to sell. They've stole my picture and they've obviously trying to resell my interior that I created. Interior-tastic, that's me, but this is not interior-tastic, obviously, because I don't actually sell on Etsy. This is apparel for fun. So that's something I've got to now do a little bit later. That's going to be fun. Anyway, let's get back to video. So let's go back here. Where was I? So I've actually forgot now because that's thrown me off. So coming up with ideas is just endless. There's endless possibilities. You could find an idea or a niche over here. You can go over to Amazon, type it in the search bar, and then look at all the other types, like this one which I just said, prayer journal. There's so many different types. So we got prayer journal for writing, prayer journal for grandmothers. So again, just more and more niches. So if we come back over to here, you can just keep going through Etsy. Be careful what you buy on here. Make sure that they're all legit, because obviously after seeing this, I already knew that quite a lot of sellers on Etsy aren't legit anyway. But just be careful. But use it for niche research, because there's so many ideas on here. So that's it. That's Etsy. We have BookBolt and Creative Fabrica for coming up with loads and loads of ideas. Now the last one I want to share with you is just Amazon. So the best thing to do is look at Amazon's best sellers. So if you go over to Google and just type in Amazon.com bestseller books, and then come down to here, I can look on the UK one just here, but the Amazon.com, the US is just here. So I've opened that up in a new tab, and what I like to do from time to time is just have a look through the list and see if there's any low or no content books in the bestsellers categories. We can do it on this page. So this is the bestsellers for all of the books. So if we actually scroll down to here, we can see number 11 in the whole bookstore, and that's a prayer journal which we just looked at. We was just looking at all the different types of prayer journals just here, and now we can see that there's a best-selling prayer journal at number 11 in the whole bookstore. So that is going to be making the creator a really great income. But we can now see that prayer journals is actually hot, so that might be something that I would look more into, going through all of these niches for teen girls, teen boys, kids, mums, looking at all of these and then seeing what the SPT score gives us, because I'm guessing that you can find some really great niches. Now if we go back over to here and scroll to here, this is just under all of books. We can even go through the categories. So we could look at bestsellers in arts and photography, biographies, business and money, children's books, and so on. Keep going through this whole list, looking at the bestsellers to see what the best-selling low and no content books are. And doing it this way, you can actually come up with some really great ideas. So again, there's the prayer journal. Let's just take a look to see if there's any more on the first page. Let that shit go. This is another journal. So there we go. And if we keep scrolling through, we have another low content book here, specifically for kids, how to learn to write. So that's a really great niche as well. Number 27 in the whole bookstore. Then we have another low content book just here, a gratitude journal. So we can see that there's demand for these types of niches. So again, come and have a look this way. You could come up with some really great ideas to create some books around. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been StackinProfit, and I'll see you again soon.